Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. When you think about tech innovation in China, what comes to mind? For most people, it's the big three, Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. These megacities have been the undisputed champions of China's tech boom for decades, home to giants like Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu. But what if I told you the story is getting much bigger? What if the next wave of Chinese tech innovation isn't just happening in these metropolises, but is surging in a new league of cities you might not have even heard of? Today, we're going from Beijing to beyond, to uncover the hidden gems of China's tech revolution, the thriving cities that are reshaping the future. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the next frontier. Let's start by understanding why this shift is happening. For years, the gravitational pull of Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen was immense. They had the talent, the capital, and the infrastructure. But with great success comes great challenges. Soaring living costs, insane traffic, and a hyper-competitive job market started to make these cities less appealing, especially for young talent and startups. Imagine trying to rent a small apartment in Shenzhen for the price of a mortgage elsewhere. This created a pressure cooker environment. At the same time, the Chinese government began a massive push to develop inland regions, pouring investment into infrastructure like high-speed rail and 5G networks. This created the perfect storm. A push from the overcrowded coastal hubs and a pull from newly attractive, lower-cost cities. This decentralization isn't just a trend. It's a strategic evolution, spreading opportunity and innovation across the country like never before. It's less of a talent drain and more of a talent redistribution. So, where is this new wave crashing? Let's start with Hangzhou, a city that's already a tech legend in its own right. Often called the Silicon Valley of China, Hangzhou is, of course, the birthplace of Alibaba. But its tech scene is far more than just one company. The city has cultivated a unique ecosystem that blends e-commerce, cloud computing, and digital finance. What makes Hangzhou special is its beautiful environment centered around the famous West Lake, which offers a quality of life that's hard to match. This attracts top-tier talent looking for more than just a job. The local government has also been incredibly supportive, offering subsidies and creating tech parks that act as incubators for the next generation of innovators. So while Alibaba put Hangzhou on the map, it's the city's vibrant, supportive culture that keeps it there, fostering a constant stream of startups in AI, fintech, and digital media. Now, let's journey west to Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan province. Famous for its spicy hot pot and adorable pandas, Chengdu is rapidly becoming a powerhouse in a very different field, gaming and software. It's home to a major development hub for Tencent, the creator of blockbuster games like Honor of Kings. But why Chengdu? Well, the city has a famously relaxed and creative atmosphere. People here value work-life balance, which fosters a more sustainable and imaginative environment for developers and artists. This has turned Chengdu into a magnet for talent in the creative tech industries. Furthermore, the city boasts a high concentration of top universities, providing a steady pipeline of skilled graduates in computer science and digital arts. Lower operational costs compared to the coastal giants also mean that startups have a longer runway to experiment and innovate. Chengdu proves that you don't need a frantic 24/7 hustle culture to build a world-class tech hub. Heading south, we find Wuhan. Before 2020, Wuhan was primarily known as a major transportation and industrial hub in central China. Today, it's emerging as a formidable center for optoelectronics and biotechnology. The city is home to what's known as Optics Valley, one of the largest hubs for fiber optic and laser technology in the world. Companies here are at the forefront of developing the core components for 5G and next-gen communication networks. This specialization is no accident. Wuhan has a deep foundation in scientific research, anchored by prestigious institutions like Wuhan University and Huazhong University of Science and Technology. These universities produce a massive number of STEM graduates each year, feeding directly into the local industry. The city's strategic location on the Yangtze River also makes it a critical node in national supply chains, which is essential for hardware-focused tech industries. Wuhan's story is a powerful example of how a city can leverage its traditional strengths in education and industry to pivot into high-tech innovation. Next up is Xi'an, the ancient capital of China, famous for the Terracotta Army. But today, Xi'an is building a new kind of army, an army of engineers and scientists focused on aerospace, advanced manufacturing, and semiconductors. This might seem like an odd mix for an ancient city, but it makes perfect sense. Xi'an has long been a crucial base for China's state-run aerospace and defense industries. This created a deep pool of highly specialized engineering talent. As China pushes for self-sufficiency in key technologies like semiconductor chips, Xi'an's expertise has become invaluable. The city is now a hotbed for startups and research institutes working on everything from chip design to satellite technology. The local government is aggressively attracting investment, and the city's rich history and lower cost of living provide a unique appeal. Xi'an is a fascinating blend of the ancient and the ultra-modern, proving that a city's historical legacy can be a foundation for its technological future. Finally, let's talk about Hefei. This is probably the city on our list that flies most under the radar, but its impact is massive. Located in Anhui Province, Hefei has quietly become a national leader in artificial intelligence and quantum computing. It's home to the University of Science and Technology of China, one of the country's absolute top-tier research universities, often compared to MIT. This university is the beating heart of Hefei's innovation scene, particularly in hard tech. The city is home to Tech, a global leader in voice recognition AI, as well as groundbreaking research in quantum communication. The local government has adopted a unique investment model, often taking equity stakes in promising startups, acting more like a venture capital firm than a bureaucracy. This bold, hands-on approach has been incredibly successful, creating a tight-knit ecosystem where academia, the government, and industry work in synergy. Hefei is a testament to the power of long-term investment in fundamental research. So what does this all mean for the future of tech, both in China and globally? This decentralization is making China's tech ecosystem far more resilient and diverse. Instead of having just a few points of failure, innovation is now distributed across a network of specialized hubs. Each city is developing its own unique identity: Hangzhou for e-commerce, Chengdu for creative tech, Wuhan for optics, Xi'an for deep engineering, and Hefei for fundamental science. This specialization creates healthy competition and collaboration, pushing the entire country forward. For the rest of the world, it means that the next big thing might not come from a name, but from a thriving, dynamic city you're just learning about today. This wave of innovation is creating new markets, new technologies, and new opportunities on a global scale. It's a sign that the geography of innovation is constantly changing, and we need to look beyond the usual headlines to see where the future is truly being built. And that's a wrap on our tour of China's emerging tech cities. It's incredible to see how innovation is blossoming in every corner of the country, driven by unique local cultures and strategic investments. The story of Chinese tech is no longer just about Beijing or Shanghai. It's a nationwide narrative of ambition and growth. What did you find most surprising? Is there another city you think we should have covered? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.